If you would like more information on this program, or if you'd like to express an opinion, email us at info@caucusnj.org and visit us online at oneonone.org.
You're looking at Shannon McNamara, the founder of an organization called SHARE, Shannon's After School Reading Exchange. Good to see you, Shannon.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. I should let folks know that we met you because at NJPAC, New Jersey Performing Arts Center, because you won one of the governor's awards, Jefferson Awards?
Yes.
With our friends at PNC Bank. Hey, SHARE, changing the world one girl at a time. Where?
We work in Tanzania, which is in East Africa.
Describe the program.
Well, it's an after-school reading program for girls. We have it in 3 schools, except we've set up libraries in 4 different schools in Tanzania. So even though the program is for about 150 girls, we serve and help about 3,000 students and 50 teachers with the books that we provide.
How'd you get into this?
Well, I've always just been really passionate about reading, and I've been a Girl Scout since I was about 5 years old, so women's rights are also really important to me. And since my family and I have always taken international volunteer trips each summer, we've been to Peru and Costa Rica, and we'd always wanted to go to Africa. So I wanted to do my Girl Scout Gold Award project, and it coincided with the summer that we were going to Africa, so that was how it started.
Did you ever think about, we're about to set up a clip here about Meet a Share Girl, S-H-A-R-E.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we do this? Why don't we take a look at the clip and we'll come back and talk to Shannon McNamara right after this.
Meet Jonita. This is her house. And this is her family. Even though today is a Saturday, Jonita is heading to the school so she can go to the share room to study. Before she can go, however, she has to make breakfast in her kitchen. With her chores finally completed, Jonita is off to share. "30 minutes into her voyage, it looks like it's going to rain. Despite the rain, Jonita pushes on, eager to get to share. Jonita joins the other share girls and begins reading.
I am a little black puppy. I live in a cat store.
All this from a girl who could barely speak English only a year before. So what does Jonita think about share?
I like share programs because I want to read. I want to read books so that I want to become a leader.
For now, we must say goodbye to Jonita, but at least we can leave knowing that she is walking down the right path.
What's that like for you to see that?
I'm not sure. It gets better each time I see it. And
Why?
I don't know. Just sometimes when you're working really hard on the program here in the States, you kind of forget about what's going on down in Africa. But then, thankfully we have all these videos and pictures just to remind us, who we're trying to help.
Let's remind folks of this. You started this initiative in July 2008?
Mm-hmm.
Today, 3,000 students, get this, 3,000 students, 45 teachers, 100 parents utilize 4 share libraries that have been built. 23,000 books have been donated, along with thousands of school supplies, including laptops. Do you ever say to yourself, how have we done this?
Sometimes, but I mean, it's just a lot of it is with the support of all my friends and family. I mean, everyone, once you tell them about the program, they can't wait to get involved, and their support really helps.
What do you say to folks, and I met a lot of these people at the Governor's Awards, the Jefferson Awards, who are making a huge difference. What do you say to a lot of folks who believe that young folks, by the way, how old are you?
17.
And you're going off to college next year,
Yes.
right? Hey, come on, young people don't care that much. They're just worried about themselves and video games and just whatever, partying, having a good time, you say?
Well, I do hear that a lot, and most kids my age just don't really know how to help. I feel like, there's a lot of kids in my school who haven't even been out of New Jersey, and maybe if they had gone to Africa and seen what I've seen, then I feel like they would do it too, because, when I tell them about it, they're so helpful, and they come over to my house and they donate their books and their laptops, and they spend hours helping pack books to ship them over.
They jump right in.
Yeah, everyone's extremely supportive of it.
Your parents, who are they?
Where?
Who are they? You have to give a shout out to your parents.
Yeah, my parents are definitely, I would not be here today if it weren't for them.
What are their names?
Karen and Sean McNamara.
Karen and Sean McNamara. Where are they right now? We're actually in the studio. Where are they? Are they in the green room?
I think they're in the control panel room.
Can they just come in? I mean, just for a second?
Yeah, sure.
No, they can't? Yeah, have them come in. My producers go crazy when I do this. But I just want to ask you something as your parents come in. How much of it do you think is your parents and their influence on you versus just you have this inside you?
I think it's, well, my parents, they always taught me the lesson when I was growing up. They said, you know, Shannon, like, you've won the birth lottery in life, and, you know, you could have been...
won the birth lottery?
Yes, and they said that, you know, I could have been a girl that was born, you know, in the villages in Africa where we work, and I could have grown up having people, you know, tell me, you know, you shouldn't use your voice, you know, you just have to cook and clean. But instead, you know, I was born in America to amazing parents, and, you know, they just kind of instilled in me that, you know, volunteering is just something that you just should naturally do. It should just be a habit.
Well, my producers freak out when I do this, but there's a reason why I'm doing it. I always wonder, you're on camera over there, right? Just come on behind your daughter right here. Don't worry, trust me on this, guys. I know what I'm doing. Come on over here. Just come on over here. I know you can't hear them talking. You'll be able to hear off that microphone for a second. Lean down a little bit next to your daughter. I need to ask you this because I have we have an 18-year-old. How proud are you of your daughter?
Oh, God. Yeah. It's hard to describe, but yeah, it's just, you know, I guess it's every parent's dream, right? So to see your kids helping the way that Shannon's helping, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more.
I'm proud of her as well, and also I'm proud of the way she is a good influence on the girls in Africa, because they really look up to her, and she looks up to them. They're really her heroes.
And you're just in Africa this summer, right?
Yes,
yeah,
for the third time.
Family trip.
Yes, I know.
Yes.
We go down the Jersey Shore, we think that's a big deal. and you're just doing this together. And I know you know this, and I don't mean to embarrass you or make you blush or whatever. But I have a sense there are a whole bunch of people watching you, not just parents, but younger people who are saying, listen, it may not be that particular thing, but I know I can make a difference. Because I don't ever imagine you thought it would get this big and this many, you know, girls would be helped and again, young people in Africa would be helped. But those of us who just have met you once, or your parents and everyone else, we're very proud of you. You should be proud of yourself, and I know there's more work to do.
Thank you.
Thank you. And by the way, thank you for, you know, she's in this world. Hey, we'll be right back. It's one-on-one, but it's one-on-three over here. Stay with us. We'll be right back. That's a great job.
If you would like more information on this program, or if you'd like to express an opinion, email us at info@caucusnj.org and visit us online at oneonone.org.